Tensions are rising out on the water in Rene, and one wrong move could cost thousands of lives. You guys ready to dive into the highest of high stakes poker games and review the episode? Let's go, after a message to our heroes of Edera. Hey there, this is Colin, creator of the 7th Valkyrie. If you're hearing this, it means you're listening to the public version of TABTA. And I really appreciate that. It keeps the algorithm happy, it keeps us growing. But if you want to get a little fun personal message every week, with behind-the-scenes stories, funny little bits, other insight into the creative process, you can hop over to our Patreon and become a hero of Edera. You'll support the series, you can shape the future of the 7th Valkyrie, and find a whole lot of fun bonus content along the way. You can get started completely for free, and then if you decide you want to chip in and get bonus content, early access, and a whole lot more and help us along the path of heroes towards a whole lot of cool checkpoints, then you can do that. It's patreon.com/7th Valkyrie. That's 7THVALKYRIE. And give it a look. With that, on into the show. Hey everybody, and welcome to TABTA, the adventure behind the adventure for the 7th Valkyrie, where we watch one series go from total obscurity to maybe 7 seasons in a movie, or maybe we just all find the power of friendship along the way. I'm your host, Colin Sharp, creator and current voice of the 7th Valkyrie, and this week we're talking about At the Stroke of Midnight Part 2. Now, if you haven't heard that chapter, go over and listen to it, because we're going to be getting into it, so spoilers beware, just be warned. If you haven't listened to Stroke of Midnight Part 2, or for our heroes, if you haven't listened to the whole chapter of At the Stroke of Midnight. All that said, meep, you've had a chance. Sorry if you hear something that spoils it. Okay, after all of this build-up, after all of the shit-talking and planning on the barge, we finally see that the Machine King has just been openly and proudly playing both sides of this conflict. And it kind of makes sense. Like, that's why everyone showed up. It's because he offered them what they wanted and was playing both sides. And both sets of leaders made that deal with the devil pretty willingly, assuming, I guess, that they could get out unscathed even if he turned on them. Or maybe they were arrogant enough to believe that he wouldn't. I don't know. It's uncertain. And it's in that uncertainty that you can see the Machine King thrives. He is always a step ahead. And we get a first reveal. Maybe not the first reveal, but we see that he's actually very careful in the control of information. We've seen this hinted at throughout the way that he has a communicator that BC uses, and now we've seen that he's been murdering the couriers to kind of disrupt the news getting to Rene about Sunset, and kind of keeping the narrative with what he has believed. And that just gives us so many more questions about the Machine King. How is he doing this? Why does he have this? Why does he seem to be such a step ahead? And obviously, he is only giving us the answers that he wants to give. So, let's break it down outside the episode for now and give you guys a little bit of my thoughts on it. Okay, so I know we don't really want to see BC struggling more and more with her traumatic past and her addiction and her sort of reality-bending curse. And yes, I do know that, goddamn, the Machine King has the tendencies of a psychopathic serial killer. But wasn't it just so satisfying to see Yosun get just talked to like the enormous fucking asshole that he is, and then be utterly terrified as this spitting defiant speech is cut out and like flickers around because of a power that is far greater than he could have ever comprehended. Question for you guys: at what point did you start to realize that BC was with them? Was it when he was fucking around with his people? Was it when he was laughing? Was it when things started to flicker? Was it before that? Did you have any feelings that it might have been BC somewhere hidden under the cloaks? Or did it all come together for you when the mask fell to the side and the tattoos are revealed? And what do you guys think is going to happen next? We're getting into some real twists and turns, so I don't want to get too deep into what's happening, because I just want to help you guys navigate what's going on and also get really hyped for the chapters that are to come. Because you're just gonna have to listen to the next episode to find out, and I cannot wait to share them with you. We've got Into the Flickering Dark. First time I'm dropping the name of that chapter coming out. Part 1 comes out for the public on Friday. I think before that we'll get to it with our heroes, depending on how long edits take. Me and Zorn are working on it right now. And then we're gonna have some more chapters coming down the pipeline. So very exciting. Got a lot to be looking forward to. I hope you guys have a great because we're getting into the thick of it. Like we are beginning sort of the final approach for this season. I won't tell you guys how many chapters there are, because I want that to be a little bit of a mystery. But yeah, we're getting to it, and there's a lot of fun stuff that comes from my favorite shit in the entire season. So, anyway, guys, thank you for listening. Have a great one, and I will talk to you all next week. And stay tuned for Friday.